I'm a husband and a brand new father. I'll take the applause, but I don't deserve it. I married my baby mama because she got pregnant. And she got pregnant because it was COVID and I thought we were all dying. Thought we were gonna be one big happy family in heaven. I ain't know I was gonna have to man up. My wife is Guatemalan, or as the white side of my family calls her, illegal. She couldn't be here with us tonight because she got mouthy and I called ICE. So I think I'm single now. It said till death or deportation. That's a joke. It's a joke. She's got her papers and her shots. She's free to a good home. I don't beat my wife. I fight back. I just told you she's Guatemalan. Y'all know Latin women, y'all are like chihuahuas. Once you earn their love and their trust, they're still pretty mean. I love my wife, I do. She's a gem. She loved and accepted me when I had nothing. I ain't even have Wi-Fi, y'all. It wasn't no Netflix and chill. I had a DVD player. We would Shrek and sex. To this day, safe word is donkey. We used to live in a gated community. Some folks called it an apartment complex. Now we rent a house in a neighborhood that's had 2 murders in 2 months. And if the property value keeps going down, we might be able to buy. I don't know what y'all do. We got some married folks here in the house. I like to keep it interesting by role-playing. We dress up like cholos. Khakis, bandanas, Chuck Taylors, the whole... Her chola name is Flaca, which is Spanish for skinny girl. My cholo name is Dreamer, which roughly translates to undocumented. We do a bunch of Xanax, we start fights in Target, it is a hoot. Try it out, white, black, gay, I'm healing from a knife wound now. Best sex I've ever had. My wife is a therapist. She don't want to help nobody. She's just nosy as shit. She makes more money than I do. Makes me a feminist. I didn't even want to be, dog. I was out there though, pink pussy hat and all, protesting. They were shouting something about equality. My sign said early retirement. Closest wage gap, I can quit my job. Man. I got married on September 11th. So when it came to my anniversary, I would hashtag never forget. I love my wife. I do. And I don't know what y'all marriage is like, but the longer I'm with my woman, the bigger her panties get. Why? She ain't gained a pound, y'all. But sure enough, from no draws to little draws. Now this woman come to bed looking like she's ready for a toga party. Toga, toga, toga. And it was like a light switch. It just flipped one day. I'm in bed, and the restroom door swang open. Steam comes a-rolling out. I was double taking. Hold on. Hey, baby, we got a comforter. You ain't need a sleeping bag. Big old Muslim brand panties. This woman got on jihad draws. I don't know why, you know. I'm a blue-collar dude, you know. I don't get off early most days. One day I did figure I'm gonna surprise the wife, maybe even get it in while the sun's still up. Don't happen too often these days. I get home, she's in bed, comforter right up under her armpits. I'm thinking she's bucket naked. It's sexy time. Snatch them comforters back. Nope, titties tucked into panties. Walking around my house looking like a cage-free egg. This Victoria's Secret, she could have kept it to her goddamn self. Bullshit. I like taking her out. I still enjoy, all the time we've been together, I still like dating her, man. Last weekend, took my wife to a sketch session with a nude model. She's an artist. I like titties. Something we both can enjoy. And I use the term model loosely. This woman looked like she was bought with a Groupon. We got a model, came with a discount code. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm trying to paint a picture. Literally and figuratively. You know what? The way it works is, she gets naked, you get to draw her. This young lady jumps out of her pantalones and out popped a bush. You thought it was a dick. You thought it was a dick, sir. It wasn't a dick. It was a bush. If it were a dick, I'd have left, bro. Like, baby, you want to draw some dick? We could have stayed at home. Hey, make it bigger. What are you doing here? What? Take some artistic liberties. It wasn't a dick, my man. It was a bush. And I'm juvenile. I couldn't contain myself. I'm tapping strangers next to me like, yo, hey, check it out. Bro, it's a bush. It's like a working VCR. You don't see too many these days. Not ones in use. Well, mama had one. Reminds me of home. Well, I miss you, mama. And this wasn't like that 20-year-old bush you see on porn stars, like it's trimmed around the hedges. No. You know what I mean, sir. This wasn't that. This was a bush of laziness. This was a bush of neglect. If her vagina were a child, CPS would have been involved. It'd have been a coochie caseworker coming around every Saturday with a file inches thick, coming to interview this traumatized vagina like, hey, little missy, how they been treating you? She said, lady, get me the fuck out of here. This bitch let strangers beat up on me. I haven't been shaved or washed in weeks. And then from behind the vagina, you hear, they beat the shit out of me. This ain't about you, asshole. So I'm there, pen and paper in hand. A half hour goes by, and I ain't drawn a goddamn thing. I am mesmerized by this thicket of pubic hair. It just looks like you need a flashlight and a machete, just a leaf blower. There's the clitoris. And it's getting awkward. It's getting to the point where my wife leans over and says, hey, fucking draw something. Oh shit, I hit a big old V and start scribbling. It's a portrait. We're gonna frame this. When my wife gave birth, I honestly gained a new level of respect for the female gender as a whole. Her body changed, evolved more times than a fucking Pokemon. Notably her rack of, I mean, she used to have what I would call titties. Very perky, set upright, respectful, look you in the eye when you're talking to them. Weren't there for nothing but my amusement. We had a good thing going. And then she got pregnant, my fault, we assume. And those titties swelled up bigger than they'd ever been before. It was a cruel and unusual punishment, though, because the bigger they got, the more tender they were. Wouldn't let me touch them. Y'all, 9 months of window shopping. Just like, please. I got credit. Let me put some boobies on layaway. I've been paying rent for 5 years. I turned into one of the homeless English kids with the tin cup, like, ma'am, could you spare a nipple pinch? And she had the baby hit the floor and everything. And her boobies deflated. And now they are what I refer to as breasts. Hard hat, 9 to 5, blue collar, lunch pail packing, busted knuckle having, looking forward to retirement. Breasts. I come home after a double shift, look at these things like, you've had a long day, haven't you? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I didn't know the toll it took on a woman's body. You don't know till you go through it. To this day, my baby's 18 months old. To this day, my wife's still suffering from that postpartum alopecia. She went bald. Not quite Jada Pinkett, but she got the attitude to match. That's for goddamn sure. And as soon as she told me she was suffering from this ailment, I said, baby, I love you for who you are, not what you look like. So I bought scrubs and bandanas and we role play. I'm a nurse and she's a cancer patient. Last year and a half referring to my dick as chemo treatment. Hey baby, it's time for another dosage. I know it takes a lot out of you. It's for your own good. We found out my wife was pregnant in September of 2021. So we decided to keep it. Because Texas said we had to. I wasn't just egging to have an abortion, but it would have been nice to have a discussion. I wasn't even trying to order food. I can't send it back to the kitchen. I'm not here to take a stance, tell y'all how to feel about abortion. It's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is tell y'all what you cannot do in Texas, you can do in Louisiana. You stop me when I'm lying, you can buy Crown Royal out of a gas station on Sunday. You can take a step outside, crack it open, take a swig, look at a cop in the face, be like, you want some? And they gotta drink it, it's the law. State full of alcoholics. I'm just saying. It ain't gonna take too much longer till you see something like Golden Nugget, Hotel, Casino, and Abortion Clinic. You got infomercials coming on late night like, oh, you done fucked up now, ain't you? Bring your pretty stuff down here to the booth. We'll take care of that little pot of meat I made for yourself. Guarantee. We'll comp your room, get you a $100 free chip. Around here we gamble with our fortune, not our future. You'll have little Texas sluts running for that state line. Barefoot, pregnant in pajamas. Coming back home with nothing but a souvenir shirt. Says money ain't the only thing I lost in Louisiana. I'm Nathaniel Amador, y'all have a good night.